we're working on a few projects today. I'm currently in the process of trying to determine a new series for my channel. Well, a series in actuality. I've recorded like 3 different ones that never actually made it to even editing because I have realized a fatal flaw in my attempts. I try to be too professional, and it doesn't work very well for me. The videos just come out sounding really blah. Like I end up being very monotonous, and it's just horrible. Um, so for for any and nobody knows, hell, that those videos never made it. This is a modded server. I do own this server. Me and a handful of other people play on here. Um, it is not a server that's generally open to the public. It's kind of an invite-only server because we like to have everything on the server to where we don't have to require claim systems and everything. So we just keep it to very specific on who we invite. So as you can probably guess, based on the fact that there's a bunch of cats here and this, we're building a creeper farm today. We've gotten to the point where we're very, very low on gunpowder, and some of us use a lot of rockets. And by some of us, I mean me. As for the stuff, the little status effects in the corner, just kind of ignore those. It's what we do. Unfortunately, one of the mods we have on here is silence gems, and it causes, or I'm sorry, it's not silent. It's one of the silent. I think it is silence gems. But it causes stuff like different things like that. One of that little purple poison-looking one is called chaos sickness. Um, I don't even know what it does, but like I've got hunger right now. I'm not too worried about that. Um, as you can tell, we're in the end game of a lot of things. Of course, there's still things change frequently. I need torches. Spell. Okay. We're not going to need those yet. So I guess first things first, let's start getting these platforms built. So we are going through 10 levels on this to make sure we get plenty of creepers spawning. As for whose design I'm using, I have no idea. I'll be totally honest. I have no idea who designed it originally. I can tell you, the person I saw build this one that I just kind of looked at and figured out was B-Dubs. So I have no idea who originally designed it. If somebody does, by all means, drop a comment and let me know who actually designed this so I can give them proper credit. I did look around a little bit and I could not figure out for the life of me who originally came up with this idea. So I would definitely appreciate it if somebody could let me know. And if it turns out B-Dubs was the one who actually designed it, by all means, the credit to him. I am looking at a few different formats of different videos I want to try. I've really kind of started as of lately getting it, and unfortunately this is starting to sound cliche because now everybody's getting into it. There's the server lag again. Give that a minute. But I've kind of started getting into really these 100-day videos, especially the ones, of course, Luke the Notable, always the guy who kind of created the format. It's turned out to be a great format, and then the different spins a lot of different creators have put on it have turned out to be marvelous. I'm not gonna lie, the one that I have found the most enjoyable so far is actually Fix It 412. So anybody who doesn't know who he is, I will actually leave a link to his channel in the description. And I only do that not because like, oh hey, notice me. I've actually met Fix and I've talked to him before, and he's actually a really great guy. But because of the different because through joining his Discord, I've actually met a lot of great people, and actually everybody who I play with on this server are people I have met through that Discord. Like if you look on here, like Ebony here, is a French guy who he joined up on my servers, which I already had at the time of joining his Discord, and we pretty much all play on here every day at this point. Okay, this is a lot easier to do from the top. And if I can stop screwing it up, that would be beautiful. But yeah, so anybody who wants to go, definitely go check out his 100-day videos. Um, they are some of the best, and honestly, his community should be so much bigger than it really is. I think it's just a lack of people not seeing it. And yep, okay, there's that lag again. The block. So, I'm trying to brain this. Yeah, I have no idea why the server is so laggy. Wait a minute. If that guy's throwing potatoes, that's probably why it's laggy. I screwed that farm up pretty bad. Well, I say farm. That's our villager breeder, and our trade hall, which I was done with the trade hall and tried to convert that into a actual farm because he was leaving so many potatoes laying around, and I kind of just messed the whole thing up. So I actually at some point got to go and fix that. So we're now getting to the point where we really do need large farms, so we can start working on a lot of other things. We are in the process of discussing some pretty decent sized builds that aren't just by individual people. We're looking at getting all the different people on the server involved. Because kind of when it gets to everything, each of us have our own roles we play on the server. Of course, I am our farm builder and redstone. Why am I flying? Stop flying. And why do I feel like I messed this platform up somewhere? So I'm here, like I said, I'm just still trying to figure out the direction of that the channel's going to take. And even may go like I'm even debating on looking at SMPs even. Which technically this is kind of what this is. But this is just actually this server I determined a little while back that this is just kind of going to be my place to play for fun. And I'll record or maybe stream when I'm doing stuff on here, just to show you guys what's going on occasion. But as for what this will look more like once we're done, a friend, well, one of the other members of the server, Horsecraz, which she also has her own YouTube channel. I highly advise checking her channel out. She recently, just a few days ago, put up the episode 2 for her Destrier series, which it's never really been a thing where I've met somebody and found out they had a YouTube channel and checked it out and enjoyed it so much. But she's just got a pretty good knack for storytelling. Alright, so one of the big things, like when it gets to building a farm, these trapdoors are extremely important. What these are going to do, well, you need them in 2 places on each platform. These on the edge because when a mob sees a trapdoor, they look at it as a full block. So when they're like this and they're open, nice. Okay. And all you can do, any 3x3 areas within on your spawn platforms, just place a carpet. That'll stop any spiders from spawning, and you're pretty much good to go. All I have to do is put a cat on that platform, and that one is good to go. As soon as I close this thing in, creepers should start spawning, and we should be completely ready to go. So I fall again and again and again and again. I'm pretty sure I did not bother putting those on the roof of that little platform. I was correct. I did not. As for some of the other farms we have recently put onto the server, we put an ender, which over the last couple days, a few of us have had to fix because I built it wrong. I was trying to get it built, and then I noticed the rates weren't right, and then I realized after looking at it a little more that I had actually put the endermite in the wrong place. So it took a couple of us to get that fixed. Hi. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. That's for the outside of the building. I don't remember if I said anything about it or not yet. The outside of the creeper farm here will actually be made into a silo. Because hilarious, this is our industrial zone around here, which it's not got a whole lot in it yet. But this was the original area, and we called it the ranch because we originally made this because World Gen mods were added to the server, and from there we didn't have access to them, so we had actually generated chunks for quite a ways before those were added onto the server, and we decided that we really needed to go out further so that we'd have access to it. So I came out here and created what we decided to call the ranch, where we could keep the different animals because we didn't have access to some of the animals, even some of the ones that were already there. We actually quickly ran into a problem around the area where our main base is, where there actually really aren't that many wild animals. We don't know why. First thing maybe because we killed them all off, but then we're all thinking about it, and for the most part, we didn't really do a whole lot of killing the animals off. Most of the meat and everything we had was from breeding animals. And at this point, it's pretty much all chicken from my automatic chicken crusher. So we couldn't quite figure out why. We still haven't really figured out why we don't have many passive mobs or passive animals or anything like that. So we basically created nether rails that run along the roof, so we can bring... Ow. Go away. So we could bring animals in from a good ways out. And Horse is actually working on a nature reserve right now for us to keep all of the animals we bring in. This is why I love the carry-on mod. Just pick up the cat and walk it up there. I can honestly say these cats were the longest part of preparing for this farm. A little bit of lag there. I keep seeing the cats. It always makes me think, why don't they add dogs to normal Minecraft? We have wolves, but they don't just give us dogs. I mean, they could even do a contest like they did with the cats, where like how one of the cats, the jelly cat, is actually Good Times with Scar's cat. For some people who don't actually know that. Even have like a contest where somebody could win having their dog put into Minecraft. And I think that'd be the coolest thing. Go away. Now this room will also be prettied up at some point. In a later video, I will actually come through and I'll show you guys what it looks like after it has been done. Because once I get it finished, then like I said, Horse is gonna come out here. She's gonna work on kind of prettying things up. She tends to do the prettying up of our farms while I just build them. Into might be a bad idea. That will be a very bad video. I'll end up locking it up. You know what? Forget the rail. We're just gonna do a hopper train. I don't feel like thinking hard enough for this. Okay. Just grab. Oh, not that. Rail. Need our hopper minecart. Provided I did this right, this will all work. Knowing me, I probably didn't do this right. That there. Now we just grab our buckets. I'll have to see what this looks like when I'm done. Well, I guess that answers that question. I was just questioning whether this was going to work or not, but that just kind of answered it. Yep, okay, well, that worked. For me. Correct. Oh, speaking of which, there's horse. Okay, so just gonna give ourselves a little space here. Of course, we can see what the heck we're doing. I can actually hit it with my pickaxe. That would be awesome. Now, in theory, these should end up right here in this chest. They did. Okay, awesome. Okay, so that... Because let's face it, I botched the collection system pretty badly. Alright, so now I'm just going to get cobblestone because the actual the outside's going to be replaced for the most part. If I can ever remember middle click, it's gonna make my life so much easier. But I can definitely say, I know this is not going to be, by far, not going to be the most interesting episode in the world, or interesting video in the world. Um, this is just kind of a video to kind of get back into the flow of recording, um, and just kind of get started on something. Because I can say I've been here for about a week now, and I'm not going to lie, I have been totally putting off recording. So it works better if I could just doing something to get the flow of recording back down and just start doing it again. And then hopefully I'll be able to come up with some more interesting videos here in the near future. Now we just cap it off. Right on cobblestone again. Throw a couple more torches up here. Again, somebody's going to scream about that, but whatever. Okay, now there should be no reason why there should be any light within there. But there is. Okay, now we should be good. And this is why you always double check. It's kind of why I was saving the Flugel tiara for that. A lot easier to double check that one. Okay, so I think that's kind of it for the moment. This is our cobblestone monstrosity, which will eventually look like a. I believe she's turning it into like a grain silo. Is what it's going to look like. I don't know if she realized how large the thing was. That's my attempts at getting a house built over here. I got halfway through it and had to go do other things, so it's not done yet. And I may end up tearing it down and completely redoing it. Currently, we got the chicken coop over there and then the tent. But this area will see a lot more expansion. I'll probably do other videos here and there with expanding all of the different things in this area. And in a future video, I will show kind of what this looks like after a course is finished with making it look better. And I don't know if she's entirely sure if she's going to do this room here. But if she doesn't, I can easily do the room, so it's not a big deal. But as for this video, guys, I think that's going to be all for today. So, I broke a sunflower. I'll grab that in a minute. So I think that's going to be all for this video, guys, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye!